All right, trade recap, AAOI. Let's talk about it. Up 22% this week. Not so bad. Not so bad for a 1 week move. So as you can see, I'm just going to recap this trade while we bought it, the whole 9 yards. You can see my average price right here, 63.07. Last price, 83. I'm $20 in the money. It was only on $1 risk. That's 20 to 1 risk reward. It's just been a great trade, and I'm still holding some. I'm running out of stock because it's so good. As you can see, this little red dash. Sold some today at what was it, 81.60, I believe. 18 points in the money on $1 risk, and I feel like I'm giving up stock. But let's recap the trade. I'm gonna recap it using TradingView just because it's more clearly seen on the charts. So here's why we bought this AAOI. We've been waiting for this one to set up. It has been a absolutely crazy name. Here are earnings. Last quarter they announced early, and they went from 50 to 75 in however many sessions, 2 or 3 weeks, and then now it went from 60 to 83 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sessions, over 25%. Nuts. So here's what we were looking at when we saw it. It's got this monster channel that it's been developing. And this is the reason I sold some today, because we're reaching resistance in that channel. So I would expect there to be some resistance, but knowing this name, who knows? I mean, it's just gone parabolic the last 5 days. So, all right, let's go to a 15-minute chart. Let me get rid of all these moving averages so it doesn't smush the chart. So what were we looking at? Back to a daily. So the first layer of probability was that it was holding up at this trend line. And if we do look at the moving averages, we can see in order to beast this move, it would have to reclaim all of the moving averages. We love that. So from there, this became a decision point because had this downtrend line and it was meeting the stock right at the support of this huge channel. So I was thinking if we get volumes through 63, 64, the highs of these days, then we should be able to get a move because we're at support on the channel. We want to see volume through this little mini resistance right here, 63, 64, and then it should be off to the races. So back to a 15-minute chart. So here's the day we bought it. Here's the day it opened. So you can see, it's tough to see. I'm going to have to zoom in a bit for you. Here's the day that it triggered. It flushed off the open and then made a huge move through 63. And the low was 62.56. It says the real low is about 62.15. So I bought 900 shares, 63.07, and had to stop 62, maybe 61.99. So I was risking about $900 in the trade. And I mean, I'm up 4,000 on just the 200 shares that I was holding today. Overall in the trade, I'm up 12 or 13K. I'm not sure. I have to check things. But regardless, so we got this huge move, and this is the first day. It went right to 68. And I was selling some. The first day, I mean, I only came out of the first day with 600. I had to sell 3 because it was just so feisty, and the market was still a bit choppy. We didn't make this up move yet. So I sold some before 65, and then 67.50 and 68. I took off another 200. So I have 600 coming into this day. And then I was just selling on the way up. I came in yesterday. They came out with some good news yesterday. The best charts, often you tend to get lucky with news. And I sold some more, 77.40 or whatever, and then I took some off 82, 81 today. But regardless, I was showing the trade. This has been a name that has been such a huge gainer all year. And I know people love day trading this stock because it just has such crazy nominal moves. It moves up and down a few dollars every day. But you can really see how just waiting on the setup and waiting for the swing trade to trigger is just so much more valuable. I'm sitting over 18, 19, 20 to 1 risk reward. I bought 63 with a 62 stop. And I'm $20 in the money. It's 20 to 1 risk reward. So, and I'm still holding it. So we'll see how this one goes. But right now it's looking great. And I just wanted to recap why we were looking at it, why we liked it. And, that's it. It's a really nice winner. Okay? That's all I got for you guys. Good luck. Happy trading.